Hello, the internet, and welcome back to Road Hazard. You joined me today in a parking lot. My brother just dropped me off and left with this pristine vehicle that I'll show you here in a second. But we have we'll call it a new acquisition, and it's a 2008 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor, or Cruiser rather, that was literally abandoned right here by a buddy of mine's grandfather. He forgot that he had it, and then he parked it here, and it's been here since. So they were literally going to call it in as abandoned and have it towed away, and I said no, I refuse to allow that to happen. So I subjected myself to this level of punishment. We'll take a little walk around here so you can get us a view of this pristine vehicle. Ignore that, and that, and that, and that. Really ignore that, and that. Ignore that. Ignore that, and that, and that. Just don't look at it. Also ignore that. I have keys. I also have paperwork. But, I mean, you can tell it's been sitting here for quite a while just by the lichens and mold and disgusting stuff growing all over it. And I'll admit, again, I have cheated slightly. I have actually been here once before to look at it before today. And that was to clean it out. It's an automatic. It's got the 4-liter V6. So hypothetically, it'll be reliable. Maybe. We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, if you can believe it, this is cleaner than it was. And I'll kind of show you what I'm working with here with this particular vehicle. But that's fine. When I say they dropped me off and left, I mean literally. They just dropped me off and left. This is all I brought with me. And you might be thinking, oh, he was smart. He brought a spare tire. Nope. That was already here, and it's not flat, but it's not flat. I did bring a 4-way. Little toolbox. Multimeter, a couple pairs of pliers, some wiring stuff, and a jump pack with a tire inflator. Because you never know, and that's all I have. Gee, hey, look, it came with topiary. Oh boy, this thing's filthy. So, tags expired last year. All the tires appear to be at least holding air for now, covered in brake dust. Or dirt or something, I don't know. Maybe it's leaking something, probably brake fluid, brake fluid. We might die. We'll look at it, I guess. Tires have a little bit of tread on them. We might make it. Old feller was using it to haul his boat around. That's why there's both a trailer hitch and like the canoe carpet. Looks just be about the same. They all pretty much have the same tread. It looks like they all even match. How about that? Yeah, I can't believe this is cleaner than it was. I forgot how gross it is in here. Obviously, it had been here for a while, seeing as how the tag's been expired since August of last year. So let's see. It has 160,000 miles, I think. 165,000 miles. I cannot believe that battery works. What are the chances? Oh man, every light. What are the chances it starts? I don't want to jinx it yet. Let's take a look at the engine real quick. check the fluids, because I didn't do that last time either. I basically just parked the Buick right there with the jumper cables hooked up to it and charged the battery for a little while so I could get the doors open and stuff. Is that 4-liter overhead cam V6? The battery is gross. Is that power steering? Yeah. That's full. There's a little bit of sconge in the bottom of the overflow. And well, I don't actually see. That's low. We'll ignore that for now. There's the engine. You know, it's there. There's oil. Let's see if there's any in it. Not really. That's probably fine. We can pretend we didn't see that for now. Maybe we'll throw a quart in it. It's brake fluid. That's nice and full. That's good. So that means that's probably not what that grossness is. And we can ignore that too. Windshield washer and fluid reservoir is open and also appears to be empty. I don't know where the transmission dipstick is, unless this is one of those stupid ones that you can't check the transmission fluid on. Yeah, I don't see a dipstick, so that means it's fine. There's no puddles under it. It's definitely wet under here, like it leaks or seeps something, but it's not actively leaking, which is a damn miracle. We'll take it. So again, I cheated a little bit. I know the reason it's here is because Grandpa ran out of gas here. So when I came and looked at it before, I threw 4 gallons of gas in it. But that was it. And I charged the battery up. I didn't have, I didn't try to start it or anything. I know it's not locked up because I cranked it, but I don't actually know if it runs. So we'll find out together. You know, it looks like some expert wiring's been done here. It looks like tin foil or maybe HVAC tape. It's fine. It's clearly been parked a while. There's all these trees that have been pruned a bunch of times, have been leaking tree things here. There's no rust, obviously. Well, not obviously, I guess, but there isn't any. It's gross in here. How about that? Everything's coming up Millhouse. We do have this big dent. Doesn't stop us from getting to the fuel door, which is really all that matters. When we get home, we'll try and push some of this back out. Well, what do you say we see if it starts? If it really did hold a charge for the whole 2 weeks or so, after sitting for as long as it did, I will be just blown away. Holy crap. Whoever makes that battery, we need to pull out a stock in that immediately. Every warning light is beeping at me. It doesn't sound fantastic. It doesn't sound not fantastic, I guess. Oil changed, driver door, fuel low, I can see that. Check engine lights on, don't know what for, low tire pressure. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that back off for now. Yeah, better not leave the key in there. We will realistically check the fluids real quick, and then what I will do is I guess we'll try and drive it over to the speedway on the corner right there and throw some gas in it. And you know, if the oil is low, then we'll throw oil in it. Looks like it just wants 530. That's pretty normal. So, you know, we'll figure it out as we go. I'm so surprised this battery held a charge. Like I said, I had the Buick hooked up for probably half an hour just on the cables, just charging the battery in a vain attempt to get that to work. And it held a charge. But I brought my jump pack anyway. So what I think we'll do, what we'll start with, is we'll put it on tire mode and make sure all the tires are at 35 psi or something like that. And then we'll try and get it down to the gas stations. The good news is it's really quiet. It was at about 25 psi. We'll put all four at about 35. There's no weather checking or anything, but I don't want to push it, so we'll call that good. I think we can fix that. Oh, we can use that to check the oil. The earth will provide. That is good and black. I think Grandpa probably forgot to change the oil every single time the car told him to. Oh yeah, it's low. It's there. So we'll throw a quart in it from the gas station and call that an oil change. And then we'll be fine. So let's check on that tire. These tires are from 2018. So they're only like 6 years old. Doesn't that hurt your brain? 2018, 6 years ago? It hurts my brain. Should we look at the airbox to see if there's like a squirrel in there or something? Probably, right? I don't know. Does it just come off? Hey, you know what? Oh, never mind. It's terrible. But there's no animals in there, so we're just gonna pretend that that's brand new. Just replaced that about a month and a half ago. It's a brand new filter. We'll call that good on that tire. I figured we may as well get a look underneath at the suspension and stuff while that air is airing in that tire. I mean, it's greasy, but it looks okay. The control arm bushings look good. Sway bar bushing has a crack in it, but we'll pretend we didn't see that. Also, the end links are not good, so we'll ignore that too. The exhaust is exhausting. The bottom of the engine is oily. Very oily. I think this whole process is just gonna go a whole lot better if we just pretend we don't notice any of the stuff we're looking at and ignore it. You know what I mean? I think that's a solid plan. What about back here? Oh my. I think I know where that spare tire went. We might secure that cable to something just so it's not dangling like that. Same story back here though. Looks Okay. This is an all-wheel drive Explorer because it's a police car version. So that's neat, I guess. I don't really know what I'm looking at because it's not like a front engine rear wheel drive car. So we'll just call it good. All right, got all the tires aired up to 35-ish. I crawled underneath it and cut that cable flush with these. That was fun. Sarcasm. So we'll just throw that away when we get home, I guess. Now we can stow this. This guy got toasty, shall we say, airing up all 4 of those tires. Kind of abusing this little unit. It's from O'Reilly. I used to have a DeWalt one. Actually, I had 2. And I loved them, but they one of them was in the Mustang, so that's gone forever, and the other one was in the house when it flooded, so that one's gone forever. Yeah. Right. Well, I guess all that's left now is hop in it and see if we can make it 900 yards to the gas station. And if we can do that, then we'll just throw it on the highway and try and go home. This feels like a good idea. All right, let's see if okay, things are banging and bonging. I'm gonna assume that means start it. It did. It's progress. Wow, it is hot in here. Guess we should see if the transmission works. Oh, the brake pedal feels real good. Oh boy, okay. Oh, that's on now. There it is. Okay, that came off, that's good. Let's see. Let's reverse. Nobody behind me. Sorta. Oh, it stops. It just makes whoosh noises. I'll drive, you drive. Oh yeah. We can totally drive this. Oh boy, this is gonna be sketchy. My expectations are not high. Do the windows work? Yeah. Oh, that breeze feels good. It is so hot in here. All right. Max. Oh, God. Did you see all the crap that just fell out of there? Good Lord. Face. Nothing. Oh, it's stuck on defrost. Okay. Power steering works. I didn't even check the fluid beyond like looking at it. Okay, there's drive. Oh yeah, we're fine. Let's see if we can get a look at those cars. I was talking about, there's that truck. It's a disgusting Chevrolet abomination. And look at that beautiful machine there. Ooh-wee. And a very nice Impala. Oh, I didn't even see the Camaro. It's kind of a hoopty, I'm a fan. Alright. The TPMS thing still says low pressure. I don't know how accurate that is. We need to get to there. We made it 150 feet. We could get the rest of the hour and a half drive home, right? Only the highest quality 87 octane for this pile of crap. I'm a little sketched out by this. I've driven some really sketchy stuff. Not even just on the channel, just in general. But for some reason, this one just gives me feelings. I don't know. Let's see what 10 gallons gives us. Oh yeah, we're fine. Oh, we forgot we needed to get a quart of oil, huh? And also, I kind of figured while we were here, before we took off on this drive, we would go ahead and pull the injectors and clean them out, just make sure they were good. So we're gonna rebuild those and hit the road. Yep. Hope we don't spill it all over the alternator. Drink up, fella. I hope you like it, because this is the only quart of oil I'm going to give you. So behave yourself. Get in there. That's fine. Let's go. Let's see if these... Oh, hell yeah. Both of them work? Oh, brother. The good news is it's been 65 feet and we're not dead yet. It's not overheating. There is a check engine light. I have a scanner at home. We'll read that when we get there. We're ignoring all the warnings and stuff. The mirrors work. Let's try the radio. Oh my God, yep. That's a positive on the radio. Wow, that's loud. Okay. Oh. Traction control. That works. 4-wheel drive. What else is there? Cruise control. I guess we could see if that works. Hello. I mean, it's disgusting. Hope these tires are round, not stop sign shaped. But we'll get there. We'll figure that out. I heard this horrible scraping noise, and it turned out the rear wiper works. How about that? It's 35, 40. The tires appear to be round. Oh my God. I do have to get over. Let's see how much beans it has. Beans! 60. The answer is not that many. Plus, if we get rear-ended, there's a trailer hitch, so I do hear, I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. I think one of the rotors is slightly warped. I can hear it as we go along. It's fine. Really a minor issue, to be honest with you. We're about to hit the turnpike, so that'll be the real test. Captain's log. It goes pretty straight. I mean, I'm really impressed. The good news is we know for a fact that, you know, like sometimes when stuff gets abandoned or parked up, you don't really know why. You got to figure it out. And sometimes it's just because somebody got old or died or whatever. In this case, we know for a fact it was because Grandpa ran out of gas and parked it and then forgot where he parked it. So, I mean, at least we know it wasn't parked because something was catastrophically wrong with it. But you never know what could happen over the course of stuff sitting, so we're doing fine. So far, so good. It's pretty smooth, like, realistically. It rides decent. The brakes work. It goes, it stops. We're gonna have to read that check engine light, but did sort of have a little bit of a noise, we'll call it, but I put that quart of oil in and that stopped, so I guess it was just low. Quart low. Well, the horn works. That's fun. What I really want to know is, does the cruise work? We'll have to test that once we get on the highway, but moment of truth. We're going 75. See if the cruise works. Oh God, that plastic bag scared the crap out of me. But it does. Look at that. Sweet. It's a luxury automobile. It's kind of windy today, and we're figuring out that the Explorer is a little top heavy. We're going woo as we move around. And also, there's a little wrench icon now. But I don't know what that is, so we're gonna ignore it. I don't know much about what's going on here, so I'm just gonna pretend that it is still off. And we'll keep going. I just noticed, now that all the tires are at the same PSI and inflated, that the TPMS light went out. Listen, I've driven top-heavy vehicles before. I used to daily drive a Ford Bronco, like a full-size Ford Bronco. I understand top-heavy. This is the top-heaviest vehicle I have ever driven in my life. I mean, we're talking lifted Bronco, stock Ford Explorer. Feels more top-heavy than the lifted Bronco. I understand why people flip these things on their lid. I'm just saying, I get it. Damn! Stopped at a light, caught a brief whiff of antifreeze, but now I don't smell it anymore. So I'm gonna pretend that I didn't smell it at all, and that it was just somebody else driving by, which it very well could have been, actually, now that I think about it. Sweet. That was the easiest, most painless drive ever. What we are gonna do is go grab the shop vac and start hosing this junk off. Oh yeah. Look at all that sand, oh my God. So much vacuuming, but wowzers in my trousers. Cleaned up great. I can't believe how dirty this all was. Like, seriously. It was like the sandiest vehicle I have ever seen. I was just gonna shoot this thing with the hose and call it good. But Tommy's one of those people that insists on, if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it the right way.
Right, spraying it with a pressure washer is not gonna do much. You need like soap.
See, he's one of those people. Soap. Not that, you know, the rest of it's not just as terrible.
It's like one of those oddly satisfying videos.
Yeah. Look. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is one of those speeded up with music that goes wow wow while all the dirt just disappeared kind of videos. Just finished the roof, the glass.
Have you earned the other side yet?
What?
Have you earned the other side yet?
No. All I did was the roof and not door. I didn't do this again.
I mean, better.
Yeah, it's 100 times better. It was so dirty. Rinse and repeat.
Haha, literally.
it, so it's just the dirt left.
Oh, you did get the leaves. Okay.
What?
You did get the leaves. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Alright. Gross.
Yeah.
I want to see what we can do with the wheel.
I was about to say the only part of this what I actually care about being clean beyond what is already clean is the rims because they look terrible. Let's see what we can do about that. What do we got here, Tommy?
This is stinky iron remover.
Stinky iron remover. Is that a name brand?
Yeah. Yeah, that's freaking gross.
It smells like caramelized onions that have been left in the sun for too long.
Yeah, it's not good.
I can literally see the brake dust melting off of that though.
Yep. At least the faces are somewhat silver now.
I mean, that was on there for what, 40 seconds maybe? Just came right off. Man, it really does smell like old onions.
It's not good.
Yeah. So, you hear caramelized onions like, oh, delicious. But no, imagine like a bowl of caramelized onions that you accidentally left outside for like a week. That's what it smells like. So for those of you with smell-o-vision, I apologize because it's not good. What's that? What?
Wheel cleaner.
Wheel cleaner? Just like generic wheel cleaner?
This isn't generic. This is built Hamber Auto Wheel.
Yeah, it's built Hamber Auto Wheel. God, everybody knows that.
But all that orange stuff is brake dust, which is iron.
Right.
So the iron remover breaks it down. This has a little bit of iron moving in the wheel cleaner itself. So I just gave it straight up iron remover for a little extra juice.
This is why when you're at O'Reilly's or AutoZone and they're like, do you want ceramics or organics or semi-metallics for your pads? This is why you never say organics. Organic brake pads do that. Ceramics don't. Well, I just wanted to pressure wash it, but that turned into 2 kinds of soap and tire shine and tire clean, iron remover, and now he's got a sponge.
I'm just doing a very quick, very not normally okay.
Yeah, Tommy's got a saying. You know how like us regular people, sane people, shall we say, would say, ah, it's clean enough, or it's clean-ish. Tommy says there is only one clean.
This car will not be clean.
For those of you who stuck around, isn't it better? Look, that's my reflection. Hi, I'm wearing a hat. On that dent, get it pushed out as much as we can. It won't be perfect, but it'll be much better than that. And then we'll be done. And we can take a bunch of photos and get this thing going down the road. Somebody's first car or another dementia-ridden grandpa's boatmobile. So I'm gonna go get some Lysol wipes. Why not? He said to me, you want to see how you speed clean interiors? And he pulled that out. And I gotta admit, it
For 30 seconds, that's not bad.
yeah, it's pretty good. Just the whole thing.
Yep. Who cares?
I mean, there's electronics in there.
Modern car would fine.
Yep. This, by the way, is him being half-ass. This would be like my maximum effort, and this is his minimum. I was gonna use Lysol wipes, and he did that.
If we do Lysol, it won't use it.
It looks so much better.
So while it looks aggressive-ish, it's basically a makeup brush, so it's not gonna do anything.
And the dent is really bothering me. I think I'm gonna start hitting the dent. It's dent time. All right, I have my precision bodywork tools. And we're gonna see what we can do about that. I think the plan of attack is gonna be hit it really hard.
Doing it with that?
Yep.
You need a softer point than that?
Nope.
Oh my god. So I wanna try like a plunger first or anything?
A plunger.
I don't know.
On that.
I don't know.
Can't even get it in there. Can't get hold.
See, look how much cleaner that looks. It looks so much more better.
It does. We're going to be able to ask at least $300 for this now.
Yeah.
Got most of Grandpa's whiskey dent pulled. I'm going to take off this piece here. Just the push pins on the side so I can flop her down. Get my precision bodywork equipment in there. And pull that last part out. And that'll be smoothish. Now we can really see the crux of the issue here. So what we're going to do now is grab our crowbar, hook right there, and pull that out just a little bit more. And then we'll reattach the fairing there. Hook it all back up. And that'll be as fixed as it's going to get. Tommy's been going ham on the interior. These jams. I mean, glass, the door cards. It's pretty miraculous. That's officially good enough for the girls we date. Still there. It always will be, unfortunately, because of the gouge here. But better. Now I feel more comfortable about slapping that on it, doing all that nonsense, and putting it back together. I might even hit that with the hammer a couple of times to, you know, there's that. And you might be thinking to yourself, why spend all that time doing that? It looks the same. You. Not bad. I almost forgot. It has the classic Explorer problem where key's stuck. So, luckily that's an easy enough fix. We have to reach in here, find the little locating pin, and knock her in. On this model, it's really easy because it's a police interceptor. So all I had to do was remove the faceplate screws to lift this up enough so I can pull the cup holder out and get access to it. But this pin right here, they get stuck. What happens is that right there is the lock. That solenoid is what lets you pull the key out. So if you have, well, I dropped it. But if you have an Explorer and the key is stuck, or any Ford of this era, all you have to do, and you can see right there, this is that pin. It gets stuck out too far, and it hits like that, and that's what prevents that key from coming out. So all you have to do is push, and then pull your key up. See? Like that. Stop. Boop. Out. Dash. It looks dash-tacular. The only gross thing left in here other than everything is the steering wheel, which is exceedingly disgusting, but it looks really good, so we're gonna call it good, I think. probably said, what electronics? They're not going to care.
It looks a lot more aggressive than it is. Like I said, this is a makeup brush.
Yeah. No, I know that. I'm right here. Just like that, she's all done. Quite a sight different, don't you think? Not too bad. Let's have a look at that fresh interior. Ooh, shiny. Ah. It looks so good. Sparkle, sparkle. And that means that's going to do it for this episode of Rose Hazard. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, every like, every comment, every subscriber. And I know this isn't really our usual programming here, something this new. It was still abandoned, literally. Forgotten, literally. Until we went and saved it. So, you know what? We'll take what we can get here. Thanks again. See you guys next time.